We round up the Sunday newspaper share tips. This week, Midas analyses fishing firm Angling Direct, the Sunday Times digests Just Eat, and the Telegraph works through the merits of Workspace. Angling is a top 5 pastime in Britain, and Angling Direct is ideally placed to benefit, says the Mail on Sunday's Midas. It floated in the summer with shares at 64p, which have now crept up to 78p, and are likely to increase further as the company expands. It has 20 stores and a flourishing online business.Martyn Page and William Hill founded the business in 1986. Page remains at the helm as chairman, supported by chief executive Darren Bailey, who was 16 when he began working weekends in a Norfolk store. Page and Bailey have big ambitions for the firm, with years of working out who best to make money from the web, and potential in a space dominated by thousands of small, one-man stores, many of which are redolent of another era. The company is not just at the forefront of the online fishing tackle sector, it is also determined to bring stores into the 21st century, so they are bright, well-stocked and staffed by knowledgeable anglers. Brokers expect maiden annual revenues of £27.3 million for the year to January 31, 2018, a 30% increase year-on-year. Profits are forecast to rise by 42% to £1 million, moving to £1.6 million in 2019. On the revenue front, Page and Bailey are targeting £50 million turnover within the next few years. Further out, however, they are hoping to take sales to more than £100 million by opening new stores, making selected acquisitions and driving more customers to the web. Next year too, there are plans to increase overseas sales.Midas verdict. Angling is a popular hobby, but it is big business too. Average annual expenditure is around £750 per head, and Angling Direct expects to sell a substantial amount of tackle this weekend through Black Friday and pre-Christmas deals. The company is well-run, and the management is ambitious. At 78p, the shares are a good long-term buy. Workspace has appealed to investors who have faith in London's entrepreneurial streak and global pull, and want a good play on the London property market, says James Ashton in the Sunday Telegraph's Questor column. The FTSE 250 Real Estate Investment Trust is one of the companies cashing in on the flexible working revolution. With less cachet than WeWork and less traditional than Regus, Workspace has enjoyed a steady rise with shares up 20% the year to date, giving it a market value of £1.6 billion. So what next for Workspace? Well, it doesn't have a hedge against London's market slowing down, landlord as it is to 4,000 businesses. However, it does not appear to need one, and it has been working hard to improve its property portfolio. Analysts are still increasing their share price targets, says Questor.It adds that even if the economy does weaken, Workspace might prove a good option for companies cautiously wishing to expand but not sign standard, long-term property leases. On the other hand, if fewer firms are founded, enquiries may shrivel up. Just Eat's rise has been remarkable, says Inside the City's Simon Duke in the Sunday Times. Its shares have more than trebled to 819p since it was floated 3 years ago, and it now has a presence in 12 countries. It is now worth more than Sainsbury's, even though it has a workforce shy of 3,000 and physical assets worth just £12 million compared to 200,000 employees at Sainsbury's with its many stores. Its popularity comes down to the hefty 13% commission it takes as acting as the middleman between restaurants and hungry customers who want to order a takeaway. It's got plenty of room for growth too, as about half of orders are still taken over the phone, says Inside the City. Just Eat's valuation is 52 times this year's predicted earnings. And new competitors are gaining strength, such as Uber Eats and Deliveroo. As far as Just Eat is concerned, this column has egg on its face, having twice argued that the shares were overpriced at 420p and again at 580p, says Inside the City. The commission rates it currently enjoys have only one way to go: sell.